guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This video is going to be all about false eyelashes. I've been avoiding it, but time is up and I want to give you all my thoughts on these eyelashes. Somebody from the company Ttdeye did reach out to me. They initially offered to send me some colored contacts and I was like, no thank you. I have no experience with contacts. And although I think the ability to change the color of your eyes through contacts is the coolest thing ever, and I would love to have purple eyes, there is no way I'm gonna stick my finger in my eye just to have purple eyes. Like, I have never even attempted to put contacts in my eyes. I do have prescription glasses that I need for like nighttime driving and like anytime I'm doing extensive work on the computer, but other than that I have pretty good vision and I could get by without any corrective supports whatsoever. So I am not doing contacts. So I kind of blew her off the first time around, and then she reached back out to me again and I said, no, sorry, I'm not interested. And she said, well, we have false eyelashes too. And I thought, that I would try. So she told me to pick out a few eyelashes from the Ttdeye website. There were several styles that I was more interested in that were already sold out, so I had to choose from what was remaining, and I want to give you my thoughts about these eyelashes. Now, at the end of the day, I am not trying to convince somebody that has never worn false eyelashes that they should buy these eyelashes. That is way too big of a decision for me to push on you. It's like right up there with choosing a spouse or a religion. I mean, choosing to wear false eyelashes is big. It's a big decision, and I would never try to tell you that you should wear false eyelashes. But I've always been interested in false eyelashes for years and years and years, since I first found the beauty community and watching the gurus that I watched at that time, like Jaclyn Hill and Emily Noel, just pop on a set of false lashes like it was nothing at all. And I have tried over the years to wear different false lashes, and I've had a lot of troubles. It's never been easy for me. I was struggling even today preparing to film this video. I'll talk about it in a second. It's hard, but I do see a role of false eyelashes in the beauty community, and I want to have access to them. It's just one more tool that I would like to have under my tool belt for, you know, as part of this beauty community, because I do think that false eyelashes can be very impactful for certain makeup looks. So particularly bold makeup looks. I really love false eyelashes with bold makeup looks. So for today, I went bold, and I did for most of the demos. I didn't do all my demos in one day. I did the demos that I'm going to be showing you guys over a couple days, and I went with bold looks for those as well, because I do think false eyelashes look particularly amazing with bold eyeshadow looks. Okay, really quickly before we get into the lashes, I wanted to talk about which glue I chose. These lashes did not come with an eyelash glue, so I had to purchase one. Luckily, I had posted in the community tab quite a while ago asking you guys what your favorite lash glue is, and a lot of you guys recommended this Duo brush-on adhesive with vitamins. So that's the one I purchased. A lot of you guys also recommended the House of Lashes lash glue, and although I had seen that previously at my local Ulta store, it wasn't there when I went to go buy the glue for this event, for this occasion. So this was the one that they had, and this is the one that I bought. I actually think this is a really good glue. So it comes in a box with green writing, and it's just the Duo brand. It has a brush, which, I mean, how did people put on eyelashes before they came with a brush? I don't know, but this is really nice. I do like this glue a lot. This Duo glue was a good recommendation, so thank you to those who recommended this particular type of lash glue, because I do think this only helped. On previous occasions where I have bought and attempted to use false eyelashes, my biggest problem has been that the inside does not stick, and I think they're secure. I think I'm good. I leave the house, I go to my event, and shortly after, the inner corners are popping up, and I have to discreetly excuse myself to go to the bathroom and take them off and hide them in my purse, and then I'm walking around with nothing for the rest of the night, because I'd rather have nothing on than eyelashes with the corners sticking straight out. So with this glue, I'm not having that problem at all. I'm having a host of other problems, but this glue is really good, and I would recommend this Duo glue if you're wondering. So let's move on to the lashes. According to the website, all of them are cruelty-free, and one of them is listed as vegan as well. I'll show you which one in a second. Let's talk about the eyelashes I'm wearing first. The ones I have on my eyes right now are the most subtle of the 4 that I bought. Unless you know what you're looking for, it is hard to shop for lashes online. So I think it's good to have videos like this to kind of show them, because I really can't judge how dramatic each lash is based on the picture until I actually see them. So that's one drawback of buying lashes online. That being said, I've had the same problem buying lashes in person. I can see them in the packaging right in front of me, but I can't really tell what they're gonna look like on me. But this is the most subtle of the 4 lashes I purchased. The brand is something I cannot pronounce. I don't know how to say that brand. If loved kid, I don't know what that is, but that's the brand, and it's called S33. If you're looking for these on the Ttdeye website, they're called the Palm 3-piece dramatic eyelash. They run for $19.99. There's 3 pairs of lashes, but currently they're on sale for $11.99. I will also have a discount code listed in the description box. I believe it's Paula 15 if you're interested in shopping from this website. But this is what they look like in the package, and this is what they look like on my eye. These I really didn't have any trouble with putting on. They went on quite easily. I did have to trim the outsides of the lashes just a little bit. I do know that some false eyelashes are really oversized and you have to trim off quite a bit. For my eyes, I just had to take off like half of the ends. What you're gonna see from all 4 of these styles is that they all are pretty even. And if they do get longer at any point, it's in the middle. I personally like that style. That's the style that I think flatters me the most. I know that for some women, the style of eyelashes that start out very short on the inside and get longer as you go to the outside are very flattering, and I think that's beautiful. I just don't think that that looks good on me. So all the lashes that I purchased are pretty even from left to right, and maybe get a little bit longer right in the middle. So for me to trim my lashes, I just tried to evenly take off a little bit off of each end to keep it symmetrical, rather than taking it off of the inside or the outside like some people would do for the eyelashes that get bigger. So these are the eyelashes right here. I do like them. This was the first pair I tried on out of all of these. And the first day that I wore these, I felt like I had little baseball caps on each of my eyelids. Like, it was so weird. And I was so very hyper aware of these eyelashes on my eyes. Today, now this has been like 2 weeks of practicing with these eyelashes, not every single day, but you know, every couple of days I've been trying these eyelashes out over the past 2 weeks, and today I hardly even feel them on my eyelid. So if you're not used to wearing false eyelashes, you do have to build up a bit of a tolerance to wearing them, because the first time you wear them, you're just like, what is that? What's that on my eyelids? But now I barely even notice them. So you do get used to them if you practice with them enough. So that's good to know, because the first time it's a little freaky. Like, how can anybody walk around with these baseball caps on their eyelids? But today I barely even notice them. So this is the style right here for these. And they are called Palm. Okay, the next pair I tried on were these right here. They're S11s from the same brand, and on their website, I believe these are called the Margarita Lashes. And I really liked this style. I didn't think I would like this style, but I actually like this style very much. Unfortunately, I had a lot of trouble with the band. The band on these, and all of these, but on these in particular, was quite thick. It's a thick band. And although I do feel like the glue did a good job of sticking them to my eyelashes, I was very, very aware that there was like a place, you could kind of see it on these as well, but where the lash starts right there, I felt like it was really obvious where the lash started with these lashes in particular, and that I had to like go in with an eyeliner and draw a line to kind of cover the start of the lash band. Whereas with these, I didn't feel like I needed to do that, but with these I did. But other than that, I really, really like this style of lash, and I thought it was very flattering. I actually wore these to my mom and dad's house last weekend, and I thought for sure the second I walked in the house, both of them would be like, "What is that? What is going on? What do you have on your eyes?" And neither of them said a thing, which either means that they were being polite and didn't want to bring it up, or they didn't even notice I was wearing false lashes, which would be amazing. I mean, that's kind of the goal. I'm not looking to walk around looking like I'm wearing false lashes. I would just like to be the prettiest version of myself possible. So I really enjoyed these lashes a lot. They're dramatic, but they're not overly dramatic, and I really like them. And same thing, I had to trim the outsides of these just a little bit.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time.
Okay, the next pair I tried on is a single pack of lashes. They look like this. Isn't that container just so cute? These are called the Diamond Shine Dramatic Round Lashes, and these are on the website for $9.99, but currently they're on sale for $5.99. These also have quite a thick band, and I thought these were gonna be super, super duper dramatic, but relative to these other three pair that I'm talking about, they're not much more dramatic than the other ones. They're a little bit more dramatic than what I'm wearing today, but not super dramatic. I was planning to wear these today, and unfortunately, I could not get them to work. These were very hit or miss. I had these on. I started getting ready for this video like a long time ago, and I had these on, and for some reason on my right eye, it just would not stick. It kept popping off the outside edge of my right eye. This lash on this side was perfectly glued down, not giving me any trouble, but after making 3 attempts to glue the eyelash on my right eye, I finally took them off and said, I gotta try something else because this is just getting too frustrating. So unfortunately, I had a lot of trouble with these eyelashes, but today it was just a total fail. But they're very pretty. I did trim the outsides of these as well. And the final pair of eyelashes is another from that first brand. These are the S22s, and these are called the Misty Rain 3-piece dramatic. Same thing, they retail for $19.99, but they're on sale right now for $11.99. I thought that these would be less dramatic than these, but actually I think these were more dramatic. These are very fluffy. They almost look like layers of lashes on top of each other, which gives them a very dramatic effect. Hopefully you'll be able to see it in the video. Can you see how like it looks like two lashes stuck together on top of each other, which makes them very, very fluffy and very dramatic. So even though when I look at them this way, they don't look much more dramatic than per se like the eyelashes I'm wearing right now. When I turn them this way, you can really see how fluffy and dramatic they are. They are super dramatic. That being said, I really like these. They're very fun, and I had them on in a video. And you guys gave me a lot of compliments, so I know you guys like them too. I do feel like on camera they look a little bit less dramatic than they do in real life. Like the camera has a way of toning them down a bit, whereas in real life I'm kind of like, whoa, I got some major caterpillars on my face. I almost feel like it looks, dare I say, natural on camera. So that being said, these were the most dramatic of the bunch because of how layered they were. It was like two eyelashes on top of each other on my eyelids. But that being said, they were very comfortable and I didn't have any complaints about how they wore. They actually wore quite well.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you on my mind. Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back. smiling while you're cursing. I admit it's working. You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect. Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's you. It's you. Oh, you. The second I saw you, I'm nervous that it's you. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that it's you. That way you don't wanna go back. Blurring all the lines, been going from. I know that we both should get back. Been losing my mind, like being lost in your blue eyes. All my plans reversing. You know that it's working. You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect. Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's you.
While I was looking around on the website today, I did notice they have other products besides colored contact lenses and lashes. I noticed that they also had some brush sets, some tattoo stickers, and some face jewelry, like those gems that you could stick onto your face for like face art. I know some people are really into that. I haven't really gotten into those yet, but I think they're so cute. So just so you guys know, I did also see those things on the website. I think that's all the information I have for you about these lashes. Here are my final thoughts. If you are a pro who has experience with putting on false eyelashes and you can do it like it's nothing, I would highly recommend any of these eyelashes as well as this brand. I think you would not be disappointed. And from what I could tell, all the eyelashes on this website are cruelty-free, which is great. So I love all of that. Unfortunately, I am still not an expert at putting on false eyelashes. And even today, just with all the troubles I had with the first pair I was trying to put on, it just really reinforced that, one, I am no pro at this, and two, I really don't have time to do a full face of makeup and then take the risk of putting on false eyelashes that may require 5 minutes to put on or 30 minutes to put on, and then might still fall off 10 minutes later after that. So I'm still not really confident with false eyelashes, unfortunately. I wish I was. I really don't understand why it's so hard for me, but it is. I have now tried the magnetic lashes where there's magnets on the top and magnets on the bottom, and you clip the two sets of lashes together on your top lash. That was a miserable fail. I've also tried the magnetic lashes where you use a magnetic liner and it's just one set that you lay on top and the magnets attached to the magnetic liner, and now I've tried these. And I would have to say that really my preferred type of false lashes is the magnetic lashes with the magnetic liner. I still prefer that over this. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One is that if I'm going to bother with false eyelashes, I'm probably going to bother with a liquid eyeliner. I'm not wearing a liquid eyeliner today, but it doesn't seem weird to have to put on a liquid eyeliner first, especially if the band is kind of thick and you want to hide the band. So you're already going to be putting on liquid eyeliner anyways. It's not really an extra step. So it's a huge time saver to just put on the magnetic liner and then just stick the eyelashes on. It was such an easy way to do it. So if you have never, ever tried false eyelashes before and you're interested in getting into it, I would definitely recommend the magnetic liner. And I really think that all lash brands should be hopping on that train. The other reason I really like the magnetic liner is that the cleanup afterwards is really easy. I mean, you're not really doing anything more than you would be doing when you're washing your face at the end of the day anyways. You just have to make sure you use like an oil-based cleanser to really wash your eyes and get all that stuff off. And when you go to bed, your face is completely clear. With this duo glue, I'm not having any troubles with this duo glue as far as getting my eyelashes off at the end of the day. I just kind of grab them from the outside and pull them off. It's fine. Oh, and by the way, some of these eyelashes I've now worn 3 times and they've held up really well. So, you know, they are reusable. So That's good. But with this, after I take off my eyelashes and wash my face and use a oil-based cleanser, I still have glue on my lash line that I have to like pick off. And I don't really like that. You know, for a special occasion, sure, I don't mind doing it, but I don't see myself using this every single day. Whereas I could see myself using the magnetic liner every single day because it's so easy and it's easy cleanup and it's really not an additional step that doesn't take any additional time. So if you're wondering where my preference lies, it is still with the magnetic liner and the magnetic lash. I really think that every lash company should be making those products because it really is the best way to go, in my opinion. That being said, these are great lashes. This is a great glue and they worked really well together, but I still prefer the magnetic liner. I think that is everything I wanted to share with you guys about these lashes and this brand. If there's anything I forgot to mention in this video, I will have that information in the description box. And if you're interested in purchasing any of these lashes from this brand, I will have direct links for each lash listed down below as well. That's it. I do hope you guys found this video informational and helpful in some way. This is not sponsored in any way. I am not being paid for any of this information. I was sent all of the lashes for free in exchange for this video, but I am not being paid. And the link listed down below is not an affiliate link. If you choose to use that link, I don't get any money from it. It's just, I'm assuming it's a way for the company to kind of track which influencers are supporting their business through purchases and which are not. And it does not help me or hurt me in any way. It's totally fine. But just so you know, it's not an affiliate link. I'm not getting any monetary benefit from doing this video, but the company did send them to me with the understanding that I would post a video reviewing them, and that's what this is. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Your boots, right?
Nice eyelashes, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I want to wear the same top.
Ugh.